Yeah, I really like this though. It's
Yeah.
really good.
MSG stands for monosodium glutamate and is the commercial form of glutamic acid. Glutamic acid is an amino acid, which are the building blocks of proteins. Amino acids can contribute to the overall flavor of a food when proteins are partially broken down, like in soy sauce or aged cheese. Glutamates taste meaty and are obviously found in meats, but are also found in unexpected places, like mushrooms or tomatoes. That's why these foods are common meat replacers. MSG was first discovered by Kikunae Ikeda. He found that kombu or brown algae was rich in this meaty sensation called umami. Afterwards, it became the fifth taste since it was discovered that we had specific taste receptors for umami. MSG not only tastes meaty, but also enhances the responses in our taste buds, which makes other foods taste better. Glutamates by themselves have a weak umami flavor, but when combined with nucleotides found in meat, seafood, and dried mushrooms, our taste receptors change to send stronger signals to the brain. The Science of Good Cooking states, when glutamates and nucleotides are present at equal levels in food, the strength of umami taste is as much as 20 to 30 times greater than for glutamates alone. The first company to make MSG as a powder seasoning was Ajinomoto in the early 1900s. Initially, they extracted MSG from wheat proteins that are rich in glutamates. This is why soy sauce tastes meaty and savory without having any meat, since it's made by fermenting soy and crushed wheat. Now, Ajinomoto makes MSG using bacterial fermentation. Since wheat proteins are rich in glutamates, gluten has become a popular meat substitute for thousands of years. MSG is actually gluten-free, despite being made from wheat. The gluten is actually broken down and can even be eaten by people with celiac disease. Gluten was discovered by Chinese noodle makers and was known in Japanese as seitan. Seitan is not gluten-free because the gluten is still intact. The simplest way to make seitan is to combine flour and water, wash away the starch, and steam them. Most seitan recipes call for vital wheat gluten, also called gluten flour, which is about 70 to 80% protein. It's slightly darker and adds elasticity in baked goods. So I did a test to see which practices would make the best nugget texture. I made 3 samples, one made with all-purpose flour and was washed, one made with all-purpose flour and was unwashed, and the last is vital wheat gluten. I did a washed versus unwashed to see if the high starch in AP flour will make any difference. The washed AP flour seitan was dense, but the unwashed AP flour seitan was even more dense and had an al dente texture because of the starch. Even when the AP flour seitan was washed, it wasn't chewy enough to be a nugget. I can see why most recipes call for vital wheat gluten because it has a nice chewy texture. I also did another test to see if simmering versus steaming made a difference. To my surprise, it made a huge difference. The simmering seitan was soggier and squishy, which would make a really sad nugget. So to recap, the best practices for Seitan Katsu nuggets that I found was to use vital wheat gluten instead of AP flour and to steam rather than simmer. Before I move on to the recipe breakdown, I just want to address the elephant in the room. MSG does not cause Chinese restaurant syndrome. Multiple studies and toxicologists have proved MSG is harmless for people even in large quantities. Now with the soapbox out of the way, here's a recipe breakdown. Mix vital wheat gluten, nutritional yeast, MSG, celery salt, garlic powder, and onion powder in a bowl. Nutritional yeast is deactivated yeast with a lot of vitamins and tastes great with popcorn. Then mix in soy sauce and vegetable broth. Knead for at least 5 minutes or until it makes a cohesive ball. The longer you knead it, the better the texture. You can also use a stand mixer with a dough hook, but you'd be missing out on these sick forearm gains. I mean, pinch off small pieces of seitan, about 25 grams, and place them on parchment paper. Then steam them for 5 minutes. Oddly, my kitchen started to smell like chicken noodle soup. Leave a comment if yours did too. After steaming, you can bread and fry them right away, or you can refrigerate them overnight for later frying. For the breading station, mix flour, salt, pepper, and paprika in a bowl. Mix water and eggs, or an egg replacer to make it vegan, in another bowl, and panko in the last bowl. Cover the seitan in the flour, then in the egg, and finally in the panko. Set a large saucepan or wok with an inch of canola oil heated to 350 degrees. It's 350 degrees, golden brown, it's what's poppin'. Fry for 3 minutes per side until golden brown. Serve with sweet chili sauce, tonkatsu sauce, or your favorite sauce. Optionally sprinkle with nutritional yeast. Alright, these are done. Let's have the taste. These don't taste like actual meat, but they do taste way better than actual nuggets. And you can tell how much substance there is because of how long I'm chewing. I'll definitely order these over nuggets any day. But now that I've had a try, let's hear from the others.
Am I gonna be interrogated?
Alright, I'm gonna give you the nuggets right. So eat whichever one you want first.
Which one do you think I'm gonna eat first?
Eat the right one.
Yeah, I'm going with the wolf one. Oh wow.
Or well, what's your thoughts of it? Like,
tastes like it has some. It's like breaded and almost a little bit sweet because of it.
do you like the crunch?
I like the crunch though. Yeah, there's definitely a crunch.
Okay. What do you think it tastes like?
I couldn't tell you, like butter.
Okay.
A little bit of there. I can definitely taste like some fat there.
Okay, I'll take that. All right, and try the other one.
Same kind of like breadedness.
How does it compare to the other one? Is it less chewy? Is it less crunchy? Is it?
Huh. There's definitely a difference, but it's hard to pinpoint. I'm no food scientist, so.
Okay.
I do not conduct science on the food, man. I just eat it.
All right, you can take it off.
All right. Oh wow.
So yeah, so this is what you ate. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, hold up.
Definitely more crunch.
Yeah.
Was this the left one?
Yeah.
I don't usually eat.
So the one.
That's so weird.
So the one on your left that you're holding is actually made of gluten.
I did like this one a lot better though.
What do you think the other one is?
Did you get this from McDonald's?
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my god, dude. Oh god. It's hilarious. Oh man. I did like this one a lot better though.
Okay.
Now that I see it too, the visual aspect, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it's sort of like the meme is like you versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. But do you think you would eat this as like, you know, if you went vegan or something like that?
On the left?
Well, the one on the right is obviously not vegan.
Wait, this is vegan.
I mean,
You said no gluten though, right?
It's gluten, yeah. It can be vegan if you use an egg replacer, but I didn't use an egg replacer because I didn't have any.
Wait, so what is this made of again?
It's made of gluten.
Oh, gluten. Oh, just gluten. I thought you said it was made. It didn't have, or it had gluten.
No. It's like the main component is gluten.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I really like this stuff. It's
Yeah.
really good.
Cool. Thanks, Mike.
Subscribe
Yeah.
now. Eat gluten.
All right. Now for the Cutest taste tester. Good girl. Doggo approved. That's all for the video, guys. I hope you learned something new. If you want to see the full recipe, check out my blog down below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. See you soon, and peace.